You're watching Autour du Monde and we visit France. Welcome on Autour du Monde. If you like our content, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and to like our videos. So as you see, we're visiting the city of Arles, and especially its Roman monument. We are now in the Cloître that we will visit later. And at the end of that episode, we'll visit a natural reserve. So it's raining. Hopefully it will be sunny this afternoon. We start our first day in Arles in the rain. For this reason, we decided to visit the city's archaeological museum first. Unfortunately for us, the institution is closed on Tuesdays, so we had to change our plans. With this January rain, the town of Arles is almost deserted. In fact, we're practically the only people walking around the town early morning. That didn't stop us for admiring the Arles Amphitheater, but as it was raining, we chose to start our visit by moving towards the Republic Square to discover the sub-basements of this Roman city. Apart from the fact that we are looking for an indoor activity because of the gloomy weather, as we are huge history fan, it seems to us amazing to begin our epic journey beneath the city with this visit to the Cryptoportiques Dal. So we are now on the foundation of the Forum of Arles, which is a stunning place to visit. The Cryptoportiques are in fact impressive underground galleries, listed as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, which in the Roman times formed the basement, in fact, the invisible part of the Forum. The Roman Forum was the central public square of every city in Roman times. So we're right at the heart of Arles' Roman history. So the Cryptoporticos may look like one of the most enigmatic places in Arles' heritage, but they are in fact a reminder of the city's glorious past. For those who would like to visit several of the city's historic sites, we recommend to buy a ticket that allows you to visit Arles' various museums and monuments at the cheapest price. The rain added let up, so we opted for another overcast spot, the Saint-Trophime Cathedral of Arles. This is in fact a Romanesque church built on Roman remains in the 12th century. Oh, by the way, contrary to the legend, it was not built on the site of the original basilica, but on the second, built in the 6th century after the episcopacy of César d'Arles. The church features a high 5-bay nave with pointed barrel vaulting, flanked by a narrow vaulted aisles, with a short transept whose domed top crossing support the bell tower. There are several chapels and numerous paintings and sarcophagi into this amazing cathedral. We then took a stroll around Republica Square to admire Sainton before heading for Saint-Trophime Cloître, which back onto Arles Cathedral and dates from the 12th and the 14th centuries. For the curious, Trophime of Arles is said to be the city's first bishop. Legend has it that St. Paul's pagan companion arrived here in 46 AD as one of the 7 missionaries to Gaul. As for the cloister, it is rectangular in shape, 28 meter long by 25 meter wide, dimensions that are found in Provence only in the cloister of Le Toronnet, Sénanque, or Montmajour. Built in 2 different periods, the 12th and the 14th centuries, it features 2 different styles for the galleries, Romanesque for the north and the east galleries, and Gothic for the west and south galleries. The cloister is remarkable for the high quality of its sculptural decoration. Well, the rain hasn't really stopped. Quite the contrary. And we decided to brave it by visiting the Alyscamps, a necropolis dating back from the Roman time. It's a little out of the way from the city center, but well worth the detour. And it's so amazing that Paul Gauguin and Vincent van Gogh painted here. That said, from the Roman times to the Middle Ages, the Alyscamps was a pagan, then Christian necropolis, located at southeastern entrance to the city, on the Via Aurelia. As you walk along, you come across a phenomenal number of sarcophagi. At the end of the long sarcophagus-filled alley is the Church of Saint Honora. Although the present building was remodeled in the 16th century, a first church was built here in the 11th century on a pre-existing crypt. Romanesque in style, it has a single bay and is now abandoned. In fact, it's really the relic, and it misses a bit of love. Interestingly, the Alyscamps are most famous for the martyrdom of Saint Genet, who was beheaded in 303 AD. Over the centuries, the site became so renowned that many people wished to be buried there, including most of the bishops of Arles. After our first visit to Arles in the rain, we headed south toward the Camargue and Saintes-Maries-de-la-Mer. We'd heard that the Camargue was a beautiful place, and it's true. Even though, once again, the town was almost deserted, we loved our time in Saintes-Maries-de-la-Mer. The small town of around 2,300 inhabitants is recognized as the capital of the Camargue and is also renowned as a place of pilgrimage and is an important seaside resort in Provence. The city is built around its 11th and 12th century church, and for a long time was enclosed by a wall. The magnificent church is from an earlier women's monastery, built here in the 6th century under the name of Sainte-Marie or Notre-Dame de la Barque. The place will later be known in the plural. The legend has it that the three Marias, accompanied by Lazarus, landed in the Camargue after the crucifixion of Jesus. They have been worshipped here since the Middle Ages, and their relics were invented in the 15th century. It is still a place of pilgrimage. The city also boasts a bull ring, as bullfighting is still practiced here. There are even signs warning you to watch out for bulls on the loose. Another curious fact, we've been told that not far from Saintes-Maries-de-la-Mer, there was an exceptional nature reserve where we could see, among other things, flamingos. With no particular expectation, we finally made our way to the Parc ornithologique du Pont du Go.
So we are in a bird reserve. It's called Pont de Go. It's amazing, guy. You can see just stunning. So you should come here.
This is definitely a must-see if you're spending a few days in Provence. We were completely flabbergasted by the number of pink flamingos we saw there. There were literally thousands of them living there in a complete freedom. In addition to the flamingos, the 60 acres park offers a diverse range of wildlife in its natural environment of marshes, ponds, red bed, lawns, sainfoin, and robins. This diversity is home to many species of bird, both sedentary and migratory. The park offers 7 kilometers of discovery trails suitable for all and accessible to the disabled. This is definitely one of the highlights of our road trip through the south of France. Truly a beautiful place to discover. As the rain stopped during the day, we took advantage of the end of the day to take a dry stroll through the streets of Arles. The city, which is over 2,500 years old, is well worth a visit. The people are really friendly, and the coffee and the crêpe with Nutella are just delicious. In this respect, the cuisine is also a must of any trip to France, especially in Arles. We also took advantage of the sunset to get out the drone and take some aerial shots of the town. From the sky, you can admire Ars Roman past and its many remarkable monuments, including its amphitheater and theater. Let's hope these images inspire you to visit soon. In fact, we'll be bringing you more into the city in the future episodes.